hook, calm, but commanding voice, over epic visuals of Ethiopian highlands, stone steely, and crumbling temples. Before Europe knew castles, before Islam rose, before Rome fell, there was Axum, a mighty African empire that ruled trade, shaped faith, and may even hold the Ark of the Covenant. Yet today, the world barely whispers its name. Beat of silence, thunder rolls, camera pans across ancient Axumite ruins. This is the forgotten superpower that once ruled the Red Sea. The lost empire of Axum, Africa's forgotten superpower. Cinematic visuals of ancient ruins, Ethiopian landscapes, old maps, calm but powerful. For centuries, one of Africa's greatest empires stood tall, commanding trade routes, minting its own currency, and even influencing the rise of Christianity on the continent. But today, most of the world has forgotten it. This is the story of Axum, a kingdom of kings, legends, and secrets buried in stone. Welcome to the lost empire that once ruled the Red Sea. 1. Origins of Axum. Visuals. Old Ethiopian maps, animations of trade routes, ancient ports. The Kingdom of Axum was born around the 1st century CE in what is now northern Ethiopia and Eritrea. While Europe was watching Rome rise and fall, Axum was building its own power right at the crossroads of Africa, Arabia, and Asia. Its success wasn't by accident. Axum controlled trade routes linking India, Arabia, and the Roman Empire. It became a hub for spices, gold, ivory, and incense. Greek historians called it one of the 4 great powers of the ancient world alongside Rome, Persia, and China. 2. Power and glory. Visuals, Axumite coins, monuments, artistic reconstructions of the city. Unlike many ancient African kingdoms, Axum left behind solid proof of its greatness. The Axumites minted their own coins, some of gold and silver engraved, with images of their kings and crosses. Their architecture was stunning. Obelisks steely, some towering over 80 feet, were carved from single pieces of granite. These were tomb markers for their royal elite. One of the tallest ever, over 100 feet, still stands today in Axum, an engineering feat unmatched in its time. Even the Roman Empire noticed. Roman coins were found in Axumite ruins, evidence of long-distance diplomacy and trade. 3. The Christian connection. Visuals, Ethiopian churches, icons, manuscripts, King Ezana's inscriptions. Around the 4th century, King Ezana, one of Axum's most famous rulers, did something revolutionary. He converted to Christianity, making Axum the second official Christian state in the world after Armenia and before Rome. Christianity spread through the kingdom, blending with local traditions and giving birth to the unique faith we see in Ethiopia today. Ancient inscriptions in Ge'ez, Ethiopia's classical language, celebrate Ezana's victories and his Christian faith. 4. The mystery of the Ark. Visuals, Church of St. Mary of Zion, artistic renderings of the Ark. But there's another layer to Axum's legend, one that still draws pilgrims, historians, and conspiracy theorists. According to Ethiopian tradition, the Ark of the Covenant, the biblical Ark, was brought to Axum by Menelik I, the son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Today, many Ethiopians believe the Ark still rests in the Church of St. Mary of Zion in Axum, guarded by a single monk who never leaves the church grounds. Is it true? No outsider has ever seen it, but the legend lives on, fueling the spiritual power of the Axumite legacy. 5. Decline and legacy. Visuals, fading ruins, shifting trade routes, Islamic caliphates. So, what happened to Axum? By the 7th century, Islamic expansion changed global trade. Arab merchants controlled the seas, and Axum's Red Sea ports were cut off. Environmental changes like deforestation and soil erosion made farming harder. The once great empire faded into the highlands, and Axum's power waned, but it never fully disappeared. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, the language of Ge'ez, and even royal bloodlines trace their roots back to Axum. Its spirit lives on in Ethiopian culture, religion, and identity. Visuals, Ethiopia today. Drone shots of Axum, people celebrating Timket, Inspirational tone. The ruins of Axum may crumble with time, but its legacy endures in stone, in faith, and in the hearts of a people. As the world rediscovers Africa's ancient past, the story of Axum reminds us, history isn't always written by the victors. Sometimes, it's simply forgotten, and now, remembered again. Call to action. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold stories of ancient empires. Comment below. Do you believe the Ark is still in Axum?